On Billings South Side this evening, a structure fire caused extensive damage to an auto body repair shop. The fire burned for about an hour before Billings firefighters were able to get rid of it. And QT's Mitch Laggy was on scene of the fire this afternoon and joins us now with an update. Mitch.
Zoe, around 3:15 p.m., the Billings Fire Department got the call for a structure fire in the area of 1st Avenue South and South 30th Street. Heavy smoke could be seen pouring out of the building at 3050 1st Avenue North. A sign on the front of the building read Auto Hail Repair. Billings Fire Battalion Chief Ed Regal said that no one was inside at the time that the fire started. According to Regal, the fire mostly burnt the west side of the structure in a part of the building with a large garage door. Firefighters used saws to cut the garage door open to gain access and ventilate the flames. There's no word yet on exactly what started the blaze, but investigators will return to the scene in the daylight hours for further inspection to pin down a cause. Zoe?
Thank you, Mitch. Turning now to a shooting last night, sending one woman to the hospital. In a tweet early Sunday morning, Billings Police Sergeant Gunther said the Billings Police Department are investigating a shooting from the area of 7th Avenue South and South 27th Street. Gunther said in the tweet that a female victim who we were able to find out from Sergeant Milan this afternoon was 44 years old, was transported to a local hospital with what appeared to be non-life-threatening injuries. Now, the incident does remain under investigation. On to the 2020 elections, Montana Supreme Court Justice Lori McKinnon announced 5 months ago that she would not run for re-election next year. But on Sunday, she told MTN News she has changed her mind and is all in for the campaign. McKinnon said in June that she wasn't looking forward to another potentially partisan campaign and therefore wouldn't run for re-election. But she told MTN News Sunday she decided that's not a good reason to give up on the job. She also said she was reinvigorated about the job after attending an appellate judges conference in Washington, D.C. this weekend. As she put it, they kind of poured a little cement down my spine. The 59-year-old McKinnon is usually considered to be part of the conservative wing of Montana's closely divided 7-member court, but she said she sees herself as a nonpartisan justice who applies the rule of law. McKinnon's re-entry makes the race for her seat a 3-person affair, and joining attorneys Mike Black of Helena and Pimars Scott of Missoula. The 2 highest vote getters in the Supreme Court primary election next June will advance to the general election. Turning now to weather with Rob Griggs. I noticed the wind has died down and it's not raining, but does that mean things are starting to dry out?
It does. As a matter of fact, as the drying process begins tonight, tomorrow, the nicest day in the forecast period, and right now with our high resolution forecast, you can see as the next couple of hours transpire, it does clear up, at least it's expected to. We will have some showers off to the west of us though. As we move through about midday tomorrow, you see a line of showers there from Great Falls through Helena, Livingston expected according to the computer models. Eastern Montana still dry, and as we get toward the evening hours, you can see those showers start to build up to the north of Billings, and then as we head late into Monday night, early Tuesday morning, looks like there's a pretty good chance of those showers moving in. So the forecast for Billings tonight, we still have mostly cloudy skies, a slight chance of showers. Southwest winds, they'll start to back off a little bit from 15 to 25 miles an hour. We hit 41 for a low. The complete work week forecast, though, just around the corner. Zoe?
Thank you, Rob. A longtime employee celebrating 25 years with McKeith Trucking here in Billings received a special truck today. McKeith, which is a family-run company, presented Robert Klein with a 2019 Cascadia Freightliner in his favorite color, blue. It's the same color he has on his 1976 Pontiac Grand Prix. He calls his Grand Prix La Chula, meaning thing of beauty, and the new truck is La Chula 2. McKeith Trucking normally uses cream white with green stripes, a color scheme the owner and his father decided to use. Klein's 25 years in the truck illustrate the way the McKeiths run their business.
Terry's a small family-owned operation, so everything's personal. You're not, a number. You're not just a guy out there holding the steering wheel for him. He cares about you. The family cares about you. So in other words, you take care of each other. I like the personal relationship we have. He's not just my boss, he's my buddy.
Not only did he work for me, but we're friends. We're small enough that everybody that works for us, they're family. He's been loyal for 25 years. Hasn't caused me any trouble, no wrecks. One of the few.
Robert Klein says he will get a chance to drive the truck on a job starting on Monday, and Terry McKeith says he would like to do the same for the next employee to reach 25 years with the company. Well, imagine getting paid to take pictures of pets. That's exactly what photographer Catherine Mertz dreamed of doing since her childhood. At the McLean Cameron Animal Adoption Center's holiday pet portraits this morning, our own Lindsay Hyatt got to see the pet photographer in action.
Lights, camera, passion. Photographer Catherine Mertz has always been passionate about photography.
I just have always adored photography, so
She found a way to develop pet pictures into a profession.
and I was like, you know what? Why don't I go take pictures of dogs?
Now she photographs animals for McLean Animal Adoption Center.
I'm here most mornings taking pictures while my daughter is in preschool, and then I deliver the pictures basically the same day to try help and raise adoption rates.
Mertz loves what she does.
It's really awesome. I mean, you can't pick a better thing to do than to come and sit with like a whole group of puppies and just sit there and take pictures of them. It's amazing.
While endless puppy love is a major perk of the position, another is finding these animals a forever home.
The best part of it is getting to love on all the animals. The hardest part is walking away and not taking 50 dogs home, or a whole bunch of cats or whatever, because you know that all of these animals need a good home.
She finds comfort in knowing her pictures have purpose.
You're taking pictures of an animal that's been here for a year, and all you want to do is help them find that special person.
And that the pictures she posts will encourage more people to adopt.
You should definitely come adopt an animal if you want one.
In Great Falls, Lindsay Hyatt, MTN News.
Thank you, Lindsay. What a cute job to have. And if you'd like a chance to get your pet photographed by Mertz, the Animal Adoption Center will be holding another pet portrait event on December 14th in Great Falls. Well, stay with us. More to come on the 10 o'clock news here on Q2. After the break, we talk about an effort being brought forward to protect Montana's livestock, wildlife, and landscape from feral hogs. Later in sports, the Cats and Grizz keep rolling. We'll hear from both with the big rivalry game now on deck.
You're watching MTN News with Zoe Zandora, Storm Tracker weather with Rob Griggs, and sports with Casey Conlon. This is the 10 o'clock news on Q2, Montana's news leader.